Hey guys, this is Kara with River Blue Services Window Cleaning. Today I'm going to show you the basic hand tools you need for window cleaning. Sorry for the extra noise in the background. We really wanted to get this out to you guys today, but we're next to a golf course and they're blowing a ton of leaves off, so that's the hum you hear in the background. Sorry for that. So first off, to start, we have bucket here. You can buy this at Home Depot. It's a 5-gallon bucket. We usually fill it to 3 gallons of water. Then we're gonna add our Dawn dish soap. We like to buy this at Costco. It's the platinum one. They actually have a new spout, very open. So that's been interesting figuring that out. But the important thing about the detergent you use for window cleaning is that it's fragrance free, so it doesn't leave any extra residue. So we're gonna add that to our water, which we've already done here. How much soap you put in there is gonna be preference for everybody. Everybody's a little different. For me, I test it out. I'll stick my hand in there. If I can start to feel a little bit of slipperiness between my fingers, I know it's enough soap. Another trick, show you here, stick your hand in there, a little bubble, you know, there's enough soap there. Next step with the window cleaning process, we're gonna come over here, steel wool. Another thing found in the paint section of Home Depot, Quad Zero steel wool. Wipe my hand off there. So it's the finest stuff. You're gonna want to do this wet scrub on the window. But just to show you how we use it, you can use it just as it is, by hand. We like to, here in Texas, tons of grime and pollen and everything on the windows. To make it more ergonomic, we like to use the Technopad. You can buy it from different window cleaning stores online, along with these white pads for the Alpha Scrubber. This is a pro tip. We like to put 2 of them on there. This is what it looks like when they're old. This is what a new one looks like when you buy it. We like to stick them both on there. Then on top of that, take our Quad Zero steel wool, stretch it over, make sure we get it around the sides, which will help us really get into the corners of those windows. Scrub really good on the edges, wrap it all around, and then you can press in really good without straining your wrist too much. So we wet the window with our soapy water. I didn't talk about a mop yet. So we're gonna wet the window with a mop. This is also available at Home Depot, other window cleaning stores online. Of course, bucket on a belt. We have a few types of squeegees here, so you're gonna wet the window with your mop, scrub it with your steel wool in whatever manner you choose, and then we're gonna be trying to get the water off the window. So we have this squeegee. There's a variety of setups. This is a Sorbo channel with an Unger Ninja handle. We use this mostly for commercial. For residential, generally we're using brass handle, Ettore, however you say it. What's most important is to replace your squeegee rubber regularly as they wear out. Another variation of bucket on a belt, Moerman Drywalker, very good. Okay, so then obviously for some residential jobs, you're gonna need a stepladder here. Another option is working with a pole. We like the triangle telescoping poles. They last longer with the clip and are more ergonomic. You can also buy just the round ones. These are available at Home Depot in a few sizes. Sometimes to find the size you want, you gotta order online or go to Ace Hardware or something like that. Another pro tip here, for scrubbing, you can take a piece of paper or just a tag from a piece of clothing you bought, whatever, something small, wrap it around here, wedge it in there, stick it on, then you can scrub with this. The reason for the little piece of paper is because this does not lock on here properly. It'll twist as you're trying to scrub, which becomes a problem, this spinning around. So you need something to wedge it into place. Keep it there, make it a fit. Less strain on your arms, shoulders, wrists. Also, if you want a squeegee with a pole, one option here is the Moerman with the Fliq Pad. Moerman Liquidator 2.0. This does fit properly, lock properly onto a pole. You can use it there to mop and squeegee the window. Then we're on to, once we have washed, squeegeed the window, we're on to wiping. So we have rags, two kinds of rags that we use. Fluffy rags, these can be found easily. They're usually in the car washing section at Walmart or at Home Depot. They're microfiber. We use these for big things like the tracks of windows, if there's a lot of water around the edges. But we always come back and finish with what we call good rags. These are also microfiber. They can be found on Amazon. They're called e-cloths. We've found that they vary a lot according to which seller you're purchasing from, so we recommend buying from the link that we post below because it's ones we've vetted. These are lint-free, streak-free. You can finish drying the window with them. You can touch up with them. We love to give them to our homeowners before we leave the job, or even business owners for a touch-up. Great for paw prints, child prints on the window. You can just put a little bit of water, a tiny bit of Dawn with it, swipe it off, streak-free, great for touch-up. Again, the links to all this stuff is below. Also, just to show you for the rags, how many rags you need for window cleaning, we have a whole bag. We like to use these laundry bags. You can easily buy them from Amazon. We keep, this is our clean rags. We actually have a second bag of these, and then dirty rags. So that's how we separate and organize them. As you can see, for a full day of window cleaning, it takes quite a bit of rags for wiping up. For all of you window cleaners out there that are judging us right now for how many rags we use today, we're not super sloppy. This just happens to be a big job that we were on today. So that's the basics for window cleaning to get you started. The links are below. If you liked what you saw today, please like and subscribe and look out for more videos about how to do window cleaning.